My name is Jesse Pugh, 40 Birchwood Drive in Narragansett. First, I just wanted to thank the council for their service. I haven't had a chance to come up here yet and do that, so I wanted to do that right now. I know it's a tough job, and I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. But I did want to make a couple points on this item. So the ordinance is under a temporary restraining order, as Solicitor Davis just mentioned. However, it still is on the books. So although it's not being enforced, it's officially on the books in Narragansett, which, in my opinion, my belief is that if you are looking to buy property in town now, you would see that that is an ordinance on the books and potentially deter you from doing that because things are not stable at the time. So there is some risk involved in purchasing now while we have this ordinance on the books. I would agree with the earlier statements from the chair on potentially amending this ordinance down the road as opposed to rescinding it immediately. And I say that because I think that's actually the best way to bring all stakeholders together and discuss an ordinance as opposed to rescinding it without that feedback. So right now, this is a decision that is potentially being made with, I don't know, 30 people in the audience. I don't think that is hearing all voices. I think this is a pretty big issue. And to make a decision to rescind this in a single meeting, is that 3 minutes already?
No, I don't think that was reset.
Is
Sorry.
not, I'll wait for you guys.
We'll give you another
And I know I
minute,
used some
yeah.
time already.
Yeah.
But I think myself and others are hopeful that this is a thoughtful and responsible council, which is everything that you guys ran on and it's everything that I think you are. This feels rushed to me. It's the second meeting of this council. Maybe you do end up doing something like this down the road after hearing all voices and amending it to the point where it's essentially rescinding it. But there has to be some definitions, some points in this ordinance that are useful. Just a little bit of history. This town started working on this over two years ago. It was actually 2 councils back. So there was a lot of time and research and money spent by the town with outside consultants to put this together. This wasn't something that was done in a bubble or in a silo or without the opinions and the feedback and the input of anyone who wanted to come out and speak on this. The town heard from everybody. It's probably not a perfect ordinance, but again, there is no reason, in my opinion, to erase this from our books in 2 weeks. That's what would happen. It would be done, and then you start the workshops. You can have these workshops, and this ordinance can be the basis of what you discuss. So if you disagree with the cap, you change the number on the cap, or you don't have a cap. I personally agree with some sort of cap, but that's for a later discussion. If you don't agree with the 7 days, then you talk about that. But there's an ordinance in place that a lot of time and effort was put into, and it doesn't feel like it is in character of what I think this council is to make a decision like this without hearing from everyone. And I don't think this meeting is really hearing from everyone. This is hearing from a small handful. So thank you guys. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.